Hey buddy, I'm Spandan Mandal and this is Discovering Out. This show is all about a kid whose life is full of struggles but still has big dreams. I'm working every freaking day and trying and learning new things to discover how to achieve those dreams by learning new things, helping others, building businesses, and making mistakes. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Spandan Mandal, and this is the first official episode of my podcast with the name of Discovering Out. And I wanted to start this podcast since couple of years, and finally, today is that day. And let me tell you, this podcast is not like preachy or something because I genuinely want this podcast to be a podcast where people discover new things and especially who are not equipped with tools or having shortage of resources and are not able to access the new things which are coming up and not able to know about and not able to get to know about the changes happening or taking place around them where technology is upgrading itself every single day. So basically what I the thing is which I do where I learn new things by meeting various new peoples from see I meet various new peoples from various sectors, right? And try to connect not only from India but also from outside India. So before starting this first episode of my podcast, let me tell you. So before starting the first episode of this my podcast, let me be very transparent, let me be very clear with you all. So, before starting this, I really thought of so many topics that which topic I should choose, whether I should tell about investing strategy, whether I should tell about business strategy, whether I should tell about how to communicate better, how to influence people, or whether I should talk about just investments. So, but later I thought it would be fair enough if I tell you what's my intention behind starting this podcast. Like why I started this podcast. What is the motive behind starting this podcast? And mainly who I am. Obviously, someone who know me personally will able to know, or someone who don't know me. So in reality, if you see, if a person doesn't know the person he is listening, then why would he listen to him, right? So let me tell you, when I was when I was in class 10th, from that time I wanted to be a businessman, singer, artist, and many more. And today, in present, I am both as unplugged singer, not professionally, but I am a singer. So and but professionally I am an businessman. I run a cloud kitchen, and when I was in class 10, so I wanted to become so many things. Like I would be multitasker, but my father always wanted me to become a CA and handle his finance job. But I was like, no, I will not become a person who uses his father's money and enjoy his life. As I was not born rich. Wait, fuck rich. Not talking about money because I'm not wealthy or something. I was not born wealthy actually. My father is also, my father was also not born wealthy because all the my father did is by through hard work. So if I say about my family, when I was born, my father lost his job. From that continuous 3 to 4 years, he worked so hard to establish his work and network so that he can do the finance work to the related field he is. So my father established a job, means a work, like he does filings like GST filing, IDR filing, income tax, and TDS, and he also joined an insurance company at that time. So basically, he worked hard. He worked hard those from those conditions where we were at that time, that we were not able to buy clothes at that time, and now where we are in this position of an average middle class. So basically, at that time we were not able to buy clothes for ourselves in a particular occasion. We could buy clothes 3 to 4 years gap. In gap of 3 to 4 years, we could buy a cloth. And my relative, including my some family members, they used to insult my father and mother for because they don't have the money. From that day, I thought I will become a person and make my parents proud. And right now, I am on the way. I have achieved little bit success by doing this thing, but there are many more to achieve. But you know what? From all those years till now, I learned one thing is that you need to be a valuable person for others. Otherwise, they will not respect you, they will not value you. And with the vision of my, with the vision that to make those children who are not able to afford education, and to those peoples who are not able to afford the new things or not able to get access to those things which are required for them because of the shortage of resources, I am trying to deliver those things with this podcast. So basically, currently I run a cloud kitchen and also a content creator. I post content in various social media sites, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, Facebook, etc. So one thing I do each day personally, and I think if someone does this, he or she get to something in that particular field he is. So what I do is I pick up a random topic of my favorite and start researching about it. So when I ask something to someone, I it gives the it gives some message to me, and when I read those messages or text, I start to search deep about that particular topic, because like thing I learned from this is that you need to be particular of a topic you are doing. You need to be continuous to that topic you are researching of. Like you do not have to pick two three topics at a particular time and search, because it will just a waste of time and you will not be able to learn anything from that. You need to pick up a particular topic and start finding and start learning about a particular topic, and when you research it deeply, it gives you something new that you don't know about it. And the most important thing I would suggest that you uh, never think that you will always get what you want, because sometimes it's all about timing you choose. So never think that your idea is useless or because it didn't work. It didn't work today. So what? It might get work tomorrow. See, by this, you all must be thinking this person is giving just random speeches here, and because we don't know him, and so let me tell you one thing. I pers I am telling all this because I personally apply, and I can guarantee you as well. I can, if you trust me, just trust me once and see the results. That thing I am telling is right or not from your perspective, right? So, one thing I want to add in this, that at the end of the day, it is not only about knowledge, it's about the mindset you use by learning about it. And let me tell you, I also failed so many times, including in my business. This is not my first business. I think this will be my fourth or fifth business. Because when I started business, my first business idea didn't work. My second business idea didn't work. My third business idea also didn't work. So because of this, my 2 years were very difficult for me, and finally this is working. The current business which I am doing right now, it's not so popular, but the time I think it will bit popular. It is working right now, and it is in the startup phase. So you will able to search with the name of Spiti Valley Home Foods. If you search in the Google, you will able to search, and if you wanted to know something about me, just type Spandan Mandal Instagram, and I hope that you will get to know about something about me in the internet, the work I do. So let me tell you the thing I was telling to you, that I also failed so many times. And the thing is, I try to discover the reason behind why I am failing in that particular field of particular thing. And that's how I achieve. And the most important thing, that you need to be very patient, right? Which I learned till my this journey, that we need to be very patient and be confident with what we are doing. Because if we are not confident with what we are doing, then why would others will come to see my work, and why would others listen to me, right? So during those 3 years, 10th, 11th, 12th, in my schools times, this all 3 years was so difficult for me, because I was not that. Basically, I studied at an English medium school, but I didn't know English. Means my English is not so perfect or not so good, and but I and try to learn something in English every day and make my English language better. And that's how I am upgrading my English skills every day, by searching new phrases, by watching videos, by watching some English speeches. Through that, I am trying to learn, and I'm learning as well. Because the thing is, if you see someone speaking something and you're listening carefully, you are able to your mind gets able to understand that's what he is speaking there, or what he's able, or what he wanted to speak. So you get to know little bit what he wants to tell. So focus is the main thing in every field you do, right? So my dream was, in school day, my dream was to get over 90%, but unfortunately I didn't get. And I passed from the school with a very less marks. If I say it's not good, 60 to 70% means C C and D grade, basically. So, but the thing is, I never made myself regret, or I will just I'm just sitting and thinking why regretting that I lost this thing, right? I try to discover what is the reason behind it, and that's the question I would suggest to each one of you who are listening to me. If any of the difficulties arises in your particular field you are in, and you are all failing in anything, then try to ask yourselves that what that the thing is you are making it wrong. Because of this, you are failing in that particular thing. So I know. So I would like to conclude this podcast, means episode here, and thank you for listening to me till end. And I know that this is not much valuable, because I was just telling who I am and what I want to do, and that's all. And that's all I want to tell, that it's not about, I'm not a preachy, that you don't feel that I'm a preachy person. And I am trying big, and just I'm trying to discover out new things, and mainly my motive is only to serve the people who are around me, the people who I met, the people who I meet every day, or the people who I talk to them. So that's the thing I wanted, not only youths, but also I wanted the children who are illiterate. I also wanted to like give free education, and sooner I am going to just bring a course where the children could learn things for free, and it will become sooner and will be announced through this podcast. So thank you for listening, and I hope you liked it, and thank you. Thank you for watching this episode till end, and I would really appreciate if you come again tomorrow to listen the next episode of this podcast. Thank you.